So let me give you the skinny. Welcome to the Teacher's Lounge, baby. These ones are mini.
The boys are back in town.
They're back in town.
That's not the word.
Boys are back.
That's not the word.
town.
This is a different song, y'all.
Boys are back in town.
Can we please
Boys
just-
are back.
Guys,
Turn it up.
no,
Turn it up.
In town.
Boys are back
God,
in town.
no, guys,
yeah.
we gotta rewire these speakers. They're too hot.
She don't lie. She don't lie. She don't lie. In town. Nice. The
My
boys
ears
are
are
back
ringing.
in town.
My ears
Welcome
are
to the
freaking ringing,
district.
man.
My
of
ears are
Columbia.
burning.
What?
Your ears are burning?
My ears are burning.
Well, we were talking about you last night when you were asleep.
Oh, I knew it.
Well, we were
fucking knew it.
talking about all those bugs that were biting your ears.
We were like, should we wake him up? Should we swat the bugs?
His ears
away?
are
You
getting
got some
red.
big-
It's getting red. It looks like
Your ears
he's having an
seem
allergic
to
reaction.
be. You know how when you want to make a pizza big, you sling it up near the ceiling and the centrifugal force spreads it out?
Yeah.
That's kind of what your ears look like. It looks like they spin all the time. And
Yeah,
they
it looks
get
like
webbed
bugs
out.
were throwing your ears up in the air all night long.
Yeah, well, I went to this Italian restaurant and I left, and now these bugs have been flipping my ear. I hear little tiny like, oh, hey, it's
Yeah.
me, Pepe.
We were eating the other day and we ran out of breadsticks.
Yes.
And
Ran out or you ate them all?
well,
Both.
yeah, I guess both.
Both, technically.
I guess both. And then I said, can we get a little more? And the
just
bugs,
into the ether. You said, can we get a little more
well,
into
yeah.
the ether?
And the
then-
funniest thing was, not a waiter didn't bring us over more
No.
breadsticks. We thought it was floating over to us slowly on the
yeah,
table.
like a little bunch of little ants had it. Anyway, it was your ears.
Yeah.
It was the ears themselves, not the bugs that create pizza, that cook pizza on your ears.
No.
Your ears detached from your head.
Yeah, we were eating them.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, how were they?
Well, they were a little chewy, so we put them back on.
Okay, yeah. I remember that you sent them back. The bugs were a little mad about that. Because in a restaurant, you can send some stuff back, but usually not the free breadsticks.
Right. Well, I mean,
But yeah, these are little chef bugs.
Yeah, I mean, it's a classic Ratatouille situation. Some bugs are cooking me up and serving me at an Italian restaurant.
And that's why your ears were burning.
And so that's why my ears
I'm
were
honestly
burning.
surprised this didn't happen to me.
Yeah.
This
Or
seems like
me.
a me thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Seems like a
there's-
me thing, too.
There's a lot of
You can have it if you want it.
No, I think it is your thing,
it's yours
and you're
now.
gonna have to keep it alive.
Honestly, for me, I say thank God it's happening to you now and not me.
Okay, well,
I said that about a lot of the stuff on the show that
Yeah.
I can't handle.
I don't know what our deal is with eating human flesh. It's there deep.
Yeah?
Maybe in me.
It is something I've always thought about, but in a vague way.
Yeah.
well, have you guys had this Impossible Burger?
Oh.
Oh
yeah.
no, I haven't. I've
I
seen
haven't
a lot
either.
about it.
Oh.
You had it?
I had it, and it's just like a hamburger. It's not. They use no beef. It drips like it's bloody.
like blood.
What do you
And
think-
that's the thing I kept
You
saying.
said
I
it's
said,
ju- you said
this
it's
better
just like a
drip
hamburger."
like it's a bleeding burger.
Right.
That's your favorite part?
You wanted to, you were like, I don't care if it's vegetarian, but if I don't see a cow get its head cut off, I don't want it.
That's right. So now what I do is I'll bring in an ISIS cow video every time I have an Impossible Burger.
I don't know why they think these cows have information.
I do. People confide in their farm animals.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
And a lot of these Washington
yeah.
bigwigs have farms.
I told
Yeah.
my deepest, darkest secrets to my pets growing up.
Well, not only did George Bush know about 9/11 before,
Yep.
also the Chick-fil-A cows did too.
Yes.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
knew.
Yeah.
And it's surprising. They should have said something about it. All they said was eat more chicken.
Yeah,
They're trying to say 9/11 is coming.
They just only know 3 words.
So they try to say it with the right inflection.
Why do you think they're up on billboards
Yeah.
trying to let us
They're
know?
up
Yeah,
on
that was
billboards.
self-funded.
Yeah.
The milk industry.
Eat more chicken. They thought if they said it like they were saying 9/11 is coming,
Right.
then it would work. So they said, eat more chicken.
Well, yeah, if
But
you
eat more chicken. They think that sounds like 9/11
if you
is
look
coming.
closely
Right.
at those billboards, there's a lot of 9/11 imagery.
It's true.
Yeah, a ton.
And here I go with 9/11 again. It's in there deep
You
too.
got a few things. You got a few things that you think about a lot.
Yeah, let's label them. So far, it's cannibalism and 9/11.
Terrorism, 9/11.
we'll find the other
confused
two.
sexuality,
Being obsessed with an authority figure to the point of love.
Yeah.
dressing up as something you're not.
Constantly finding new personas.
Yes. Sticking with the thing for one episode.
Well, by that description, I'm sure you know what you're listening to. This is the Teacher's Lounge.
Yes, Todd, good hosting.
And baby,
Come on.
we are in
For it.
deep for it. We're in for it, and we're in deep, and we're there.
That's right.
Used to be the first, best, and only podcast pertaining to issues pertaining to the Hamilton High School community. Now we're in for it. I'm Todd Padre, theater, political activist, political theater activist. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Do we introduce ourselves still? People know
We
it.
do it
think
periodically
so, yeah.
as the show goes
I-
on. Sometimes somebody doesn't get introduced till the last 5 minutes.
I like
so.
the assumption that at any given time, someone could be coming in for the first time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yes.
And we purposefully kind of record this in a way that you could drop in whenever you want and it
Yeah.
would make sense.
We
Exactly.
take care of our listeners.
We take care of our listeners.
We know you love us, and we love you right back. My name.
Yep.
Did you want to go?
No.
My name is Sam Weatherman, formerly Sexy Sammy Silver, and I feel the persona coming back a little bit because
Wow.
I'm high up on Capitol Hill.
That's right. You are back in your. I liked you the most when you were wheeling and dealing as an agent.
Thank you. This is a
I
power
like the
suit and a
confidence.
power tie.
Yeah.
Yes, you look just like Gordon Gekko from Wall Street. What was that movie called?
Yeah, Wall Street. The city never sleeps, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's how I think DC is. I think DC is like Wall Street.
Yeah.
So I'm dressed in a high-powered New York City look with a power tie. I have little gold things in the tips of my collar.
You started answering every phone call with "Talk to me."
Talk to me.
Well, because a lot of times.
Talk to me, Todd.
I'm about to. I'm
Talk
trying.
to me.
I am trying my best.
Okay.
But yeah, and we should let everyone know we're back in the mini-sodes, the Cine
Yes.
Minis. is what
Cinnamon
we're calling them.
episodes.
Cinnamon
Cinnabon.
episodes.
Or also, as I like to refer to them, shorter episodes.
Shorter
Yeah, shorter
episodes is a
episodes.
good name.
Sam, how's it going? I mean, you are moving up.
It's going good.
You're moving weight.
Yeah, I'm moving weight and I'm gaining weight, okay? My pockets are fat and so are my jowls. I am going to a lot of these chain restaurant dinners, a.k.a. therapy, a.k.a. where all the movers and shakers
Because
are.
most of Washington's business is done over a meal.
Absolutely. BJ's, Olive Garden, Outback Steakhouse, sometimes McDonald's if I have my way.
What I like
Yeah.
about you two, the band, but also you, is no matter.
Well, he was also
Talk to me.
He was also put on our iPhones without our knowledge. Sam was.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's a new thing.
It was
yeah.
your words of discouragement, right?
That's right. Words of discouragement to get you out of that rut and onto your butt. It didn't really have a point. It just
It
had to
worked
rhyme.
for me.
It rhymed though.
It did
you.
rhyme. But what I like about you is you'll do a fancy. No matter where you are, you're getting the steak.
Oh, yeah.
So I saw you at IHOP. You got you're the guy that gets the steak there.
Absolutely.
So you're always
I
like
somehow
really
saw
cutting a
you-
steak and
And you know how I like to order,
Yeah.
right?
Shoe leather.
Blood rare.
Oh,
Blood rare. Don't
Blood
even
rare.
cook it. Bring the cow through the kitchen
should
and
still
slap
be
him on the
mooing.
ass. I don't say that.
I
grandma
somehow
does.
saw you in the back of a Lowe's in the outdoor furniture section eating, just cutting through some steak gristle
yes.
on an outdoor table.
Yeah, I was-
having a meeting with
Yeah,
someone.
you were at an outdoor table sitting on a Tommy Bahama recliner.
Tommy Bahama recliner.
right.
Not a recliner, an Adirondack chair.
yeah,
a
yeah,
reclined
yeah, yeah.
Adirondack
That's
chair.
right. That's right.
And you were slicing a steak up, and I think you moved over 50 pounds of heroin.
Yep. That was a steak heroin giveaway that day. That was the deal. You cook 50 50 pounds of prime New York Chuck and 50 pounds of prime heroin. And you just give it out in the back of a Lowe's. It was a lobbying event for the Republican National Committee. So we had all the racists come in, and we had all the misogynists come in.
Do they come in separately? Do they come in
they
groups,
are
or
always roaming through a Lowe's.
Let's just say
they're there.
They come in separately, but the Venn diagram is pretty overlapped.
Yeah.
Of racists and misogynists.
Yeah, I'll tell you, if you walk through the Lowe's, someone's going to come up to you and belittle you, but also try to help you with whatever you're there for.
That's right. That's right. Everybody who's employed there is the smartest person at construction,
Oh yeah.
and they really want to let you know.
But you look happy. Or
Yeah.
I can't see
In
a
your
smile
element.
through the jowls, but you do look in your element.
Oh, hang on. Let me pull it back.
Oh, there
there it is.
there it
Yeah,
is.
sorry. I just have to pull my jowls back so you can see my smiling face. Guys, I've never been happier. My pockets are fatter than when I was a big agent.
Really? They're getting
This
lined.
government money, I don't know if you guys know this. It is big. Sorry,
Yeah.
not government money, special interest.
Yeah.
Special interest.
Is big.
It's crazy because a lot of people these days are sort of coming out like we will take zero special interest money. Like lobbyists are
Which I
bad.
love.
Right.
I love. Because
You-
there's so much more on the table for me to scoop up.
Right.
Right,
You're
'cause
taking the
now-
opposite approach.
Yeah. I'm talking to McDonald's, Burger King, and Taco Bell all at the same time.
Wow.
Because nobody else will.
Burger, taco.
That's right. Burger, Taco. which I think
Are
is
you
gonna be
talking to
the
them?
What?
Are you talking to Burger Taco?
Burger Taco I'm talking to. We're trying to form a new megacorp to
Right.
compete with Viacom. It's all the fast food restaurants, which is the biggest industry in the nation that people
And
don't
are they
know
trying to
about.
get into media, or are they just trying?
Yeah, commercials. They're trying to have the most popular commercials, and they're going to sell commercials on the commercials.
Yeah, I saw a.
Like, it's all going to be fast food commercials that are really popular and funny. We're getting all the big celebrities in there. Artie Lang, Paris Hilton. Artie Lang, Paris Hilton, Andrew Dice Clay, his son who plays drums on Entourage.
Oh my God.
All the big ones.
I gotta say, I am very happy for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
I feel
I'm
like-
proud of my friend. I mean, controlling
Wow.
commercials, that's controlling America's mind.
Yes.
You're telling people what to like,
Yeah.
what to want. You're
And Todd,
so.
I just noticed you handed Sam a little manila envelope.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Is this?
Do you like burgers? Then come see a play.
Oh, I guess if you wanted to put that on the air, you could throw it out there. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see the connection, but yeah, Todd's plays are great. You complimented me as a friend, and you're a friend of mine. It's all about relationships.
Thank you. Big handshake.
How is the play
Wow.
going? Big handshake. Big
Huge
handshake.
handshake.
Hitting the floor and the chandelier. Oh yeah, we got a chandelier in
We
the
got a
van.
chandelier in the van.
Finally.
Well, we had to make
Finally.
it classy.
Yeah.
That's right. We were
Big
doing.
drapes.
We were bringing enough dates in here that we were like, let's class this van up a little
Yeah.
Big
bit.
drapes, big ballroom dance floor.
I mean, you came home with a date. I came home with a fig. And we had a wild night the other night.
It's right. It's right. It was. I mean, I hate to kiss and tell, but me,
Then don't.
Bill, a fig, and a date had sex.
It's funny
And
because
you're asking, how did that happen?
Yes.
You get it. You get it.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Us from either side, two small pieces of fruit, and that's it.
And let's leave it at that.
Oh, so
Just leave it
sorry.
alone.
Leave the rest to the
I didn't get
imagination.
it. So you were having sex with a fig, and you were having sex with a fruit date,
Yes.
not
yes.
a human date.
Well, no.
Right.
I was on a date with a date.
Okay.
Laugh it up.
Go ahead.
No, equal opportunity.
Guys, listen, I'm all for people loving who they love. So
That's beautiful.
yeah.
That is
beautiful.
beautiful.
I'm glad you're taking a stance that's beautiful for once.
Yeah. loving who you love. You
Yeah,
guys
you've been pushing some pretty nasty propaganda.
Okay. Well, listen, guys, I don't know if you guys have paid much attention, but I actually have been on a book tour this last week.
Yeah, we noticed.
You noticed?
Wow.
Yeah, I've been promoting my new book, Incredibly Sane: The Truth About Being Right.
Incredibly sane.
Yes.
So, like, very extremely sane.
Yes.
Right.
That's funny.
The title hooked me in right away
Thank
because
you.
I relate to both things.
Yeah.
Telling people I'm sane and also that I'm right. So
Yeah.
this is I'm on board.
Yeah.
They sent over the book. They sent it over before the record today. I didn't get a chance to read it, but
No?
they sent it over. They sent a screener over.
Well, yeah, they sent a screener of my book.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
They've been sending manuscripts, and I told them, you guys got to start sending those screeners
I watched the
recorded.
screener. I watched the screener, and it's just a man flipping through the book page by page.
Reading.
And you can't tell what is in the book, but you do get a sense for how one feels while reading the
Right,
book.
which is exactly what you guys know. My whole thing is I'm all about emotion first, content 2nd. Right?
Right.
Decide how you feel. Doesn't matter about the specifics, and then work in the specifics later.
Now, incredibly sane. I wish I could feel this way. I feel sane, but I don't know that I feel it deeply.
Yeah?
I feel like my sanity runs pretty shallow.
Yeah.
How would you say that you are incredibly sane?
Yeah, because the New York Times did review your book, and they gave it a 0.5 star and a doth protest too much. Which I didn't even know that you could draw that.
Yeah.
But I saw
they
it.
put it on Al Franken's Big Fat Liars and the Lying Lies That They Tell. Got that?
Well, I read the review. I don't necessarily agree with it because I think each chapter does have a point. They say doth protest too much. If they had read the first chapter where the title of the chapter is No, Really, I Mean It, it's basically just about how reiterating a point over and over and over again lulls the person who is arguing with you into silence.
What about the chapter Don't Look Into This? About how sane you are.
Well, if you'd have read that chapter, then maybe you would know. What the chapter said. Don't look into this. Don't. People should not be pulling people's arguments apart.
What about the chapter, no matter how much time has passed, I will never have a new perspective?
What about it?
With the foreword of that chapter that was called The World is Changing, But I Am Not.
Yeah, I don't want to be a flip-flopper. You saw what happened to John Kerry.
Yeah.
Right.
He got
Somebody hit him in the leg in an ice rink.
No, that's Kerry Strug. That's Kerry Strug.
No, it happened to him too.
Yeah. Yes, that did. It happened to John Kerry. He
Oh,
was at
that's right.
Rockefeller.
Bob Dole hit John Kerry.
John Kerry was at Rockefeller Center
Several times.
with his family and his friends.
With Gillooly.
Yeah,
Gillooly's back.
Gillooly.
And now that is irony.
Yes.
That is irony.
Yes.
That Carrie is with
Kerry was with
Gillooly.
Gillooly, and Gillooly got a taste of his own medicine. His friend got hit in the knee.
Have you guys, now I lit something last night. Have you guys smelled it? Gillooly Patchouli?
Is that
Is
what
that what
that
it
is?
That's what that is. He's selling
And
it.
you're
disgusting.
lighting that. You're not putting it on your body.
I lit this
You're
little
lighting
bottle of
it.
fabric, whatever it's
Scent?
called, scent on fire. Oils. It's flammable.
And
Anyway,
that's Gillooly Patchouli.
yeah.
Okay. I like
Is that?
it.
Yeah, it's pretty good, right?
It smells
Yeah.
intense.
Well, I don't know if you guys have noticed, maybe it's a little stickier in here. I've been using some Elmer's Gillooly. It's
What is that for exactly? You've been putting it around?
Oh, it's if you
Your
wanted
crafts.
to glue ice skates to your feet,
Oh, right. Yeah.
Wow.
you would use that so that you don't have trouble tying them when you're nervous.
Speaking of ice skating and physical activity, I actually had just bought some brand new workout gear. Gillooly lemon leggings.
Gillooly lemon.
now those are
Those
supposed to be
fit you
nice.
very loose.
Really?
Yeah, well, because I think it's the Gillooly style. They're a little loose.
Yeah. They're also not made out of spandex. Which
Oh,
is-
I forgot to
What's
tell
it
you
made out of?
guys. Later, if we're all going to be around and want to watch a DVD or something, I got the Owls of Gillooly. I got the Owls of Gillooly, that movie about owls from Gillooly.
Right,
Yes, that like beat up their girlfriends.
Well, if we want to do a double feature, I have Swim Fans starring Gillooly Styles.
Oh, good. Okay. That would be really fun.
Yeah,
That
so
would
two
be
movies.
fun. Yeah, let's watch 2 DVDs later.
Whoa, DVDs. Okay, rich man.
Wow,
And also,
brag.
I don't think I'm going to be able to watch 2 DVDs. I actually have a meeting with my lawyer later, Rudolph Giuliani.
Oh my gosh. He was on the scene at 9/11. I'm back.
He was.
That's right. Can we be funny yet?
Yes, can we be funny
Great
yet?
question,
And
Gillooly.
he just hit Lorne Michaels in the knee.
Well, I think so. You're on this book tour. Where have you been hitting?
I've been hitting the book sections of every Walmart.
The best book section.
Yes.
Religious stuff,
have
romantic stuff,
I've been
and Garfield.
Yeah, lots of Garfield.
And now you're banned from any actual bookstores. Is that right?
Well, that banned. Yeah,
You're only in
I'm being
superstores.
silenced by. I'm being
Right,
silenced
Bezos
by.
tweeted about you.
Yeah, by any sort of non-big box store. I've been silenced. It's really frustrating.
And
for me.
Amazon said you're the only thing they won't sell.
Yeah, they left the page up there as a sort of like a relic of what I had, and they've put some really mean insults on there.
And actually, at a Borders last week here, you did a signature erasing. Was that what you did?
I didn't do it. They got someone else in there
Oh.
people could bring in their copies of my signed
They had
book.
that woman
People
who
were so
who-
excited to have your signed book erased that they reopened Borders.
Yeah, they
Borders is
reopened
thriving
Borders.
now.
The lady who wrote Twilight came in and erased all your signatures.
Yeah. It fucking pissed
What's
me
her
off.
name? No,
I think
she wrote
Anne something.
Not
Stephanie.
Not
JK, are you on
J.K.
J.K.
Rowling.
Rowling?
That's what I wanted it to be.
But it wasn't. It was
But I wasn't
Stephanie
there, so I
something
threw it
from
out there
Twilight.
anyway. And
Yeah.
it was not funny.
It wasn't meant to be funny. It was meant to
No,
be true,
I'm not
Bill.
Well,
funny.
here's the thing.
I'm serious.
The important thing is that your book is out there, right? You
Yeah.
wrote this thing in what, 5 days?
Oh, less.
And it's less than 5
Yeah.
days.
How much less?
Huh?
How much
well,
less
I
than
wrote,
5
I mean, 4 days probably.
No.
Less than 4.
I read it in a day, sat on it for 4 days, read it back one more time, didn't proofread
And
it,
you-
published
and
it.
why did you sit
wrote.
on
You
it?
said you read on it twice.
What?
You read it twice, but you never said wrote it.
What did the
Yeah.
sitting do? Because I saw you putting it on a pillow and then just sort of sitting on it with your bare butt like you were incubating.
I was resting
What
it.
was
kind of like
Yeah,
when you
were
cook a steak.
clucking.
What?
You were clucking.
Yeah, I was incubating the book, making sure that it sort of matured to its proper state to be ready for the world.
Okay, I'm not sure if this tracks, but I saw you breastfeeding the book.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
after a book is hatched, you
It's my
breast-
child.
Yeah, you
It's
were
my
chicken
child.
breastfeeding this book.
Yeah, I wanted this book to imprint. Speaking of Twilight, that's a big part of that book is the Bella's baby.
Well, that's not
imprinting.
what I was talking about.
Well, the idea. I'm just saying, the ideas in this book are like my children. Okay,
Right, right.
I wanted to sort
I
of
saw
nurture
you
it.
screaming at the book's Little League game.
Yeah, which was it was hard for me to get it into a little league in the first place.
You've
Right.
been busy. You've
Yeah,
been busy.
Yeah.
but
You ended up getting in a fight with a ballpoint pen.
Huh?
At the game, you got
Yeah.
into it with a ballpoint pen.
Well, you should have seen how its son was throwing at mine.
You followed that ballpoint pen home to let him know.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
ball.
you grabbed that ballpoint pen and wrote until he ran out of ink and died?
Yeah, and then I
was
apologized
brutal.
to his stupid
Brutal.
wife and his kid, and I said, "See you later."
Now, who is he married to?
Huh?
The ballpoint pen.
He's married to a
Penn
clear.
Jillette.
Yeah,
Penn Gillette
Yeah.
married a ballpoint pen,
yeah,
huh?
yeah. The Penn
Wow,
family.
Penn.
I'd
you
love
got
to be
something
his
going on.
therapist.
Hey, Penn, can I ask you a question? Do you notice that your wife is your first name?
Yeah, that's an interesting relationship.
I can't believe he did that.
Yeah,
bro.
but I am. I'm actually working through. I did get banned from Twitter also this week, so that's. I'm hoping to get
Really?
back on by the end of this week.
They
yeah.
will ban almost nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got reported by a bunch of hooligans, I guess.
Well, I'm glad because I'll tweet all the time at Jack. So you'll put up with this? I'm always tweeting at, hey,
Absolutely.
at Jack, you fascist. So this is okay? And
Well, and that's working for you, right?
well, everyone knows that I have strong opinions and I'm always right. So that's good.
That's good.
I should have thought about that for the title of my book.
Everyone, take it for the second one.
Okay, I am working on the sequel as we speak.
Yeah, you are sitting
Yeah.
uncomfortably there.
And usually,
Yeah, you have
what does that
a-
mean?
you have
What
a
does that mean?
video
You're working
camera?
on the book if you're sitting uncomfortably.
Well, let's
your
just say-
stomach looks bloated.
It's all
Yeah, you
work.
have a video camera from the 80s, like you're going to film a home video when it comes into the world.
Yeah. Listen, guys, what?
Who's this guy in scrubs in the van?
That's my doula.
Your doula is in scrubs? I thought they were like more holistic than like being in
Some
scrubs.
of them are.
So
Don't
you have a
question
doula
it.
in scrubs here to deliver your second book of the week.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I'll support it.
Thank you.
That's the thing is
Seriously, that's all I'm looking
the
for.
big thing with these cinnamon episodes, and really we're in DC to support each other. I think a lot we've gotten at each other.
Yes.
But we want to hold each other up. A rising tide raises all fish.
You know what? I think these are not just cinnamon episodes. They're cinnamon sugar episodes because they're sweet.
Yes,
and
because
sweet to each
cinnamon
other.
by itself is not actually that good.
Spicy.
Speaking of,
I was eating
Well,
the
we
cinnamon
read your
challenge.
book.
You wrote a long kids book. You wrote a novel, but it's kids book content. Sort
Well,
of.
yeah, I was trying to get back at cinnamon. I had done a bunch of cinnamon challenges.
Right.
Well, actually, I was the one who came up with the cinnamon challenge.
Which is
Eating
just putting a
big
big spoonful of cinnamon in your
Was
mouth.
it for a cause?
You invented it.
No.
I know, but it was never for a cause.
it was for Gene Simmons' tongue.
Yes.
To raise awareness for people who had Gene Simmons' tongue.
Yeah, it was like
lot of
you
people are
nominate
afflicted.
3 of your friends because we wanted to get rid of Gene Simmons' tongue. We were tired of him doing it on talk shows, and like we just got sick of it.
Yeah, it's not fun.
But yeah, so I was. But it didn't go that well. I wish I would have written it past like lately, so when I knew my dynasty, I could have called in some favors because I'm learning how deep Thurgood Cravy's roots run in this town.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I was hearing some rumors about Thurgood. A lot of people, because I brought him up now that I know that you're related and you have his history, and a lot
You're
of people
using him for your own benefit?
Well,
Please,
yeah,
please.
I might have. I'll pick up that name I dropped just now. But yeah, I used Thurgood Cravey to get out of jail.
Free?
What's that?
Free?
No, I paid a lot of money. Yeah, but I used the name.
Yeah.
But it turns out a lot of people are saying that he actually might have secretly had ridiculous voice. And we all know that Thurgood Cravey did a lot to silence people with ridiculous voice.
Yes.
And so it's a little complicated, his history.
Isn't that funny?
Very complicated. And it just, as someone who's living his ridiculous voice, out, it was a really tough thing to hear because he was really giving it to some people in the 50s.
And I don't know if you've heard it, but I actually dug through some archives.
You did.
I did, and I found a recording from one of Thurgood's speeches.
Wow.
Wow.
And it's very interesting because it doesn't necessarily sound like he's hiding his voice. But you can definitely tell that there's little
some
something
ridiculous.
There's something in there.
Right.
Let's play that clip now.
Yeah, I'll put it in here, and maybe we'll just see. It was a speech he was giving about like a housing development.
We're going to go ahead and play that clip now.
So I'll just throw it into the tape deck right here, and we'll go ahead and hit play.
I think we're finally ready to just play that clip now.
I think that. Excuse me.
Thurgood? Speak up.
I'm trying to speak.
Into the mic now, Thurgood.
Excuse me. God damn it. Fuck. They can hear it. Get it together. I think that housing should be a universal right. People out on the street. Shut.
And pause.
Wow. You can
This-
definitely hear it cracking through there.
Yeah.
You could hear
And
it.
him referencing it on mine.
Yes. Yes.
He was
Thought
trying
he was
to hide
turning
it.
away from the mic, but not far enough because you could still hear
I
it.
know. That's
Wow.
a tough thing to hear.
And progressive on the issues. Housing
Yes.
is for everyone.
Girl.
It's pretty crazy because Ridiculous Voice skips a generation, as I think.
Well, but it is nice. It is nice that he was pro housing for all. Because if you look back at my history, I mean,
'cause we're finding out-
Theodore Padre Sr. was housing for almost none.
Yes.
And so that's a
He
tough
had
thing
a
to
tough.
find
Do
out.
we have that tape?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's talking about his reverse orphanage.
Yeah, I did. I did actually. I dug through. I looked up all of us. Fortunate for us.
Oh, no.
No, Sam, you're fine. You're in
Thank
the clear.
you.
There's no Weatherman legacy.
Yeah, no, I'm the first.
Yeah.
I'm the first in my lineage.
Yeah, how does that work exactly?
Well,
Immaculate conception, right?
yeah. Well, not because I wasn't born, so it wasn't. I
This
wasn't.
is huge. This is a big fella.
This is big.
Let's see what this is.
This is big. Let's not get into it today. I think this is its own.
It's
No,
for later.
I kind of want to know.
No, I want to listen. I want to hear Theodore Padre.
Well, I mean, we could. I mean, that your origin story is
It's
very
big.
interesting.
Yeah.
I think it needs its own thing.
Yeah,
I agree. I'm
may
the first of my lineage. I one day
how
began
about
existing.
With one of these mini episodes, maybe one of these days, we'll just dive into the Sam
'cause
Weatherman
it's,
lineage.
It's one of the most complicated. If you think Batman's story is tragic,
Oh yeah.
yours.
I'll say this: it's going to be almost impossible to tell this story, and I can't wait to do it.
Yeah.
but
But yeah, let's hear.
Theodore,
Theodore
I found
Padre Sr.
I found a clip from a speech of his as well, and we'll just play it here. We'll put it in the tape deck here, and
Let's just go ahead and play it.
Where is everyone? Nobody came. Well, we flyed, didn't we? Well, I'm still gonna say it.
Sir, I'd like to live here. May I live here, please?
Oh yeah, you can live here. Here, why don't you just go sit on that right there and flush?
pause. I'm
What
sorry. I'm sorry,
happened?
Todd. Your grandfather
What
flushed
happened?
orphans down a toilet.
I don't know. I barely knew the guy.
You were alive at the same time. You
I
were
know, but
famously-
for the longest time, he was raised as my brother. I thought he was my brother. It was one
Right.
of those weird things.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So I grew up for 40 years thinking my grandpa was my brother, and then I found out when he died that he was actually my grandpa.
wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah. So, but
That's
yeah.
very interesting.
I mean, a lot of differences between him and I, it sounds like.
Yeah.
You know, nobody wanted to go to his speech, so.
Differences, you said?
Yeah.
Not striking similarities
Oh, I don't know if you heard, but my new play's selling out.
Is
Really?
it?
Yes.
to people?
Wow. Tell us about it.
Oh, no, but that's the
Your
thing.
new
is it doesn't-
play's selling out?
My new
Is
play's-
that the title of it?
Yeah, we haven't sold very well, but my new play is called Selling Out. I don't know if you've heard.
Oh, okay. You said that like you were trying to drum up interest,
I
like it
know.
was popular.
Usually, when someone sells out, they had a cool thing going first.
Right.
And I don't know if you ever did.
Right. No, this is my I sold out, guys. I'm sorry to all the Todd Padre stands out there.
Uh-huh.
But I sold out.
Wow. So you're
I'm
doing like a
big
big
time.
corporate thing. You got paid a lot of money for this.
Oh, well, I am sponsored by
Don't tell me the hair wipe came back and sponsor you yet.
Don't tell us.
well, I'm sponsored by a new product from people who do the hair wipey. It's called the hair diaper.
Hair diaper. Now I'm familiar with diaper as a term for diaper.
Yeah.
What is a hair diaper?
Well, this would be a diaper for your head.
Okay.
Just and what do you mean?
What?
And what's
For,
their
like,
slogan? Just
snot?
in case.
And I'm not just a spokesman. I'm their number one user.
That's classically a spokesman
Okay,
thing.
Well, how many times have you needed a diaper but not had one on you, or not wanted to pull one out of your purse, or whatever the story is?
and for your head.
Well, no.
No,
This is a diaper.
This is a storing mechanism.
This is. Oh, you see. I don't know if you guys noticed my hat that I'm wearing today,
Yes, we did.
but it's actually a hair diaper. So, you're at a party, you realize that you need your diaper, but you're too embarrassed to bring one with you.
Why
So just
is
wear
it-
this
Why
hat.
why
I
is it not
see.
disguised at all as hair?
Yeah,
Or
do you think that
anything
looks like
would-
a hat?
Well, it says head on it.
Yeah.
You
But no
misspelled
hat.
it.
Yeah.
You fucking misspelled
Yeah,
it.
it says CAT. It says cat.
That's not how you spell hat.
No.
No.
This is a C?
Yeah.
But now I know where my cowboy hat went and why it's in that litter box.
Well, I think it's great that you are sponsored,
Yeah.
and even if it's the weirdest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Well, it's not weird. It's a great idea. Again,
it's weird.
How many times have you been around people and
0.
didn't want to store a diaper in your purse?
Absolutely
On
never.
your hands?
No times.
Hands.
Oh, God.
It's not storing it if it's in your hands.
Well, you know, all the in your backpack, in your satchel. You don't have to. I could wear up to 40 hair diapers on my head.
Okay,
You could-
Todd.
and not, but it wouldn't look like a hat then.
It would look like 40 hats.
It would look like Marge Simpson hair or
Yeah.
something.
Okay,
Todd,
so you've seen the product.
Yes, I guess I have.
Todd, I think you need to go back to the drawing board on this one, big guy.
Well, it's not my business, okay? So I can't go back to the drawing board. They're my sponsor. So Hair Diaper presents Selling Out, a standing room only show.
Now, what does that mean? You've sold all the tickets
There's
and there's
no
only...
seats?
What's that? What? No, it's standing room only. So no matter where you are or when you bought your ticket, you're standing. You're standing.
Okay.
Even if
Okay.
you're using the restroom, you're standing.
All right.
So as you all know, with an episode, it can't go forever.
Right.
And that's
Good segue.
And that's the thing.
Get us out of here. Get us out of here quick.
That's the thing with it, especially a shorter episode, is you got to end it at a certain time. You set
Yeah, I
the timer
think we're
and then
ready.
it's time
Yeah.
to end it. And so every once in a while on the show, we like to take
You're
listener.
winding back up.
We like
No,
to take
we
listener
don't.
phone
We're
calls.
not. We
And
don't
just-
do
We
that.
don't have a call.
Never
don't
have
have
I
a-
ever
We've
done
never
that.
given out our phone number.
we-
Kenneth
don't have
in
a phone-
Minneapolis.
Hello.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Sorry, she tricked me. I played along. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it was Sam.
it was Sam. I thought I thought
it'd be great.
It did seem exciting. I kind of want to keep it going now.
I think that's taking listener calls is funny,
Yeah.
but
that's
we don't
funny.
have time to do it today.
Yes, call in, guys. Next episode, call in when you think we're recording, and
If it's while we're doing it, we'll pick it up.
Yeah.
And that reminds me, what a great show we've had today.
yes, thank you.
And we just want to thank some of the people that
No.
made it possible.
No.
McDonald's,
McDonald's,
Cinnabon,
Cinnabon, the Hair Diaper,
Burger
Walmart.
taco.
Burger Taco,
Ross Perot,
Ross Perot, Ross Dress for Less,
Borders.
Old tapes.
Ballroom in a Van,
Ballroom Dancing,
Ant chefs.
Auntie Chefs,
Chef Carlin,
Chef, Chef Bobby Flay, Catering,
Filet Mignon,
The Minions,
The Mignons.
The Minions, medium rare.
All right, thank you to our sponsors for today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And like we like to say at the end of every teacher's lounge, stay flippy.
Well, that's a skinny on the mini. That's all that I know. You gotta hit the road, but first, pour me a cup of that Joe.
Hi there, this is Kevin, former Teachers Lounge producer, former unpaid intern, current producer for the Teachers Lounge. The guys have some people they would like to thank in order from most to least appreciated. Casey Trela created the theme song for the Teachers Lounge. You can follow him on Twitter at Tuft, T-U-F-T Music, and me. If you'd like to recommend the show to a friend, the first 5 seasons of the Teachers Lounge are available for free on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen. You can also check out their merch at podswag.com. And if you rate and review the show on iTunes, the guy said I get to, this is a quote, keep my job. So please, I don't have any other skills. Please rate and review the show.